guys? We are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at Int Gotenks under the 200% leader skill. A lot of people really wanted to see this guy under the 200% leader skill. First run right here, he started out in slot 7, which means our first look at him of the video is going to be him in his Super Saiyan form, right? So this Gotenks, right, is now over 2 years old, right? Which means, you know, his time has come, right, for a gacha game like this. In base, he is irredeemable bad. Like, it's like it's going to be very scary using this guy in base. Remember, you know, these 200% leader skills, 200% leader skills are designed, like, for red zone right now. Like, red zone and 200% leader skills are sort of made for each other. 200% leader skills are just sort of too much for the rest of the game, right? So it's like in that scenario, this Gotenks is going to be fodderized, right? Now in his Super Saiyan form, I've always really liked this Super Saiyan Gotenks. I think he's outstanding for Super Battle Road stages, right? Because Super Saiyan Gotenks has a 70% chance to stun on his super attack effect, and then he also does greatly raised defense. He does that in all three forms, though, base, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 3. And then he also gets a couple of other different, like, procs chances to get attack and defense. He has 2 different 50% procs for attack and 2 different 50% procs for defense. And then he has a medium chance of an additional super. So, you know, you certainly could have, like, a Super Battle Road run, and this Super Saiyan Gotenks can, like, take control or win it for you, right? With a 70% chance to stun and then the ability to triple super, while giving himself 50% defense from his super attack effect is solid. Another reason you could look at Angel Golden Frieza and realize he sucks balls, by the way, is that, remember, this is Gotenks with no support, not a particularly good rotation, and defensively he's, like, equivalent to Angel Golden Frieza, right? So it's like, he just, like, that, this is, like, this is the, this is crazy. But again, I do kind of like the Super Saiyan Gotenks when it comes to, like, Super Battle Road stages and stuff like that. Then Gotenks has his last transformation he could take. The problem is that the restriction to transform into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and then Tech Super Buu are very tight, because it has to be, like, you know, 4th turn after going into Super Saiyan 1. It's just, like, a terrible transformation condition. But you also have to be above 70% HP. That is, like, dude, it's gonna be tough. It will be hard to use Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks in the red zone. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It's gonna be very difficult. Like, the best case scenario is, I think the earliest you could get this guy out is turn 6, and it requires a very specific lucky setup, right? Where the event starts, you would have Gotenks on, you know, in either the first turn or in slot 7, right? You just want Super Saiyan Gotenks on turn 3, and then when you float him off, when he comes back, if you're above 70% HP, you could transform to Super Saiyan 3. Now, I think Super Saiyan 3 is okay. I mean, that's just what I'm like, sort of like what I know of Gotenks in my head. I think he'll be okay, and that's it. He's not going to be like, you know, like, oh my, like, back when this guy and Super Buu came out, you probably could have argued Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and the Super Buu, like, if they were turn 1, they would have been, like, the best characters in the game back in 2020, right? But now, it's just a lot of characters are able to do what these characters can do, like, basically turn 1, right? So, we'll see. I think because the 200% leader skill that Gotenks is on is Majin Vegeta's team, which I am just really not too confident in. Not the biggest fan of Majin Vegeta a lot of times either. But I think the Bojack fight is, like, really tough. But one reason it's so tough is because of that final phase, which is Tech. So if we have both Majin Vegetas are in and Gotenks, I feel like we could beat Bojack with this team. You know, so that should go relatively well. So, all right, again, we have this is Super Saiyan Gotenks turn 1, essentially right here. Majin Vegeta is actually pretty hard to find on the friends list on JP. I don't know what happened recently, but now Ginyu, since he came out, has been, like, it has not been an issue to find him. But within the last day or two, like, Ginyu, Majin Vegeta, Raditz, a lot of these 200% leads have evaporated off of the friends list. The ROF Blues are not common, right? People have just sort of settled into using their favorite 200% teams, and that's it, right? So, Majin Vegeta's team, Raditz' team, and stuff, they are not chief among them. All right, let's go ahead and let's let Gotenks just sort of bully Bojack's minions right here. So 173k. All right, let's go ahead and see what Gotenks looks like. Oh, his link set. Of course, he's gonna have different links in all of his forms, right? So his Super Saiyan form link set is Signature Pose, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, The Innocence, Fuse Fighter, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle. He should work fairly well with Majin Vegeta, though, right? Because with Majin Vegeta, he'll have Super Saiyan, Supreme Power, Over in a Flash, and Fierce Battle. So we'll have 4 out of 7. So that's going to be pretty... like, if Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks wasn't so hard to get to, I think that could be very good for Majin Vegeta, but it's... Again, it's not... What? Okay, Gotenks, thanks, man. Again, he could triple super. I promise he can. Let me push off this Gotenks right here. So one reason I jumped into this Bojack event right here is because this, like, we could just sit here bullying this Bojack forever, right? Like, he just has infinite HP. Because it's like, Majin Vegeta friends are actually hard to find right now, so, that's kind of a bit of an issue. In terms of this Gotenks, like, do I think that he could help people in the red zone? I do, but it's very specific stages, and the hardest stages, no. I don't think Gotenks is going to work super effectively against Omega or Broly. I guess that's not fair for me to say, because I do think Gotenks can be effective against Bojack. And you could maybe even make the case that Bojack is the second hardest fight in the game, I think. I think you probably could. We'll keep Majin Vegeta around since he'll link so well with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks next turn. So, again, see, we're going to get Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks on turn 7, which is just... It's rough. I mean, red zone fights a lot of times are going that deep, but it's... The problem is they do so much damage in there, and the fact that we have to be above 70% HP. So I'm going to have to bring, like... I guess what I'll do is we're going to fight Bojack, and I'll bring a Senzu Bean or a Dende. That way it's like, okay, like, you know, on this turn we'd be able to transform into Gotenks, and if we're under the HP threshold, I'll pop a Senzu and we'll transform into him, right? We'll see how things are going to go. One thing that has me terrified, though, is that Bojack's minions in the red zone, like, when they super, they're doing 500k plus. So if base Gotenks gets hit by a super, we're taking 400k plus damage, right? And even if Super Saiyan Gotenks gets hit by a super attack, we're probably taking a lot of damage as well. If Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks would, if Super Saiyan Gotenks would triple super, his defense should get to a fairly capable spot. Now, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, you know, he is looking pretty good, because, remember, he has the great chance of an additional super for 4 turns once he comes out, so that will be very helpful. Let's push off Tech Vegito. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, so let's see what we get on this next turn. On this turn, we'll be able to transform into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. It's been a while since I've used this character. Let me look at what categories he's on. One of the biggest strengths for this Gotenks is this guy has got to be like within the top 10 units with the most categories in the game. How many categories does Gotenks have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Gotenks has 19 categories. He's got to be right up there as maybe number 1 or within the top. Look at this. He's on Fusion, Hybrid Saiyan, Buu Saga, Super Saiyan 3, Transformation Boost, Youth, Super Saiyan, Final Trump Card, Special Pose, Rapid Growth, Savior, Connected Hope, Gifted Warriors, Heavenly Events, Time Limit, Mastered Evolution, Entrusted Will, Beyond Super Saiyan, and Fuse Fighter. This guy's on every team, dude. He's literally everywhere. So, you know, him being useful, of course, is definitely a good thing. This is going to be a fairly good rotation, I think, for Gotenks as well. All right, so let's go ahead and transform into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks here. Alright, so Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks comes out. Let me see what his defense is looking like. 160k. Alright, so Gotenks, again, guys, please, like, change and modify your standards for characters to kind of like what is modern day, right? Like, I'm not calling Gotenks bad, but it's like, yeah, his first turn, like, he would get killed. Like, okay, so best case scenario, right? Maybe against like Int Bojack, we could transform. If Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks would get supered on that turn, he would instantly die. He would take, you know, 700k from a super or something like that. But what makes Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks so powerful is that he has a 70% chance to launch an additional super for his first 4 turns. So he's getting 100%. Dude, I mean, look at his passive, right? And then let's take a look at, oh, I don't know, Majin Vegeta's passive, right? That's the difference in units 2 years ago and units now. But Gotenks is getting 100% attack and defense start of turn, another 100% on super, which is good. Now, I love this ability. He gives himself 3 ki as well for those first 4 turns. As a TUR, that's a very powerful ability, giving yourself ki. It really helps. It's like, when you're in like some like kind of like showcase setting, who cares? When you're doing actual tough content, some of these Super Battle Road stages or Red Zone or something like that, TURs giving themselves ki is so helpful. It really is. You guys would know, like, you know that, right? I mean, then he has a great chance of an additional super for 4 turns. So, if we have a scenario where Gotenks, like, triple supers his first turn, and then he triple supers his second turn, I mean, his defense is going to be looking really good. Because how would this work? So let's say he triple supered 3 times right here. He'd get 80k defense 3 times, right? Because I don't think it does. It just counts the start of turn, right? So, I mean, he would, if he triple supered, he would be over 400k, right? And then on the second turn, that's where things could potentially look good. Okay, so let me keep. Yeah, I think we'll keep exactly this. So this is a very good rotation. His link set now is Limit Breaking Form, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, The Innocence, Fuse Fighter, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle. Only Limit Breaking Form, the Super Saiyan 3 link, is the only one we do not have activated right here. Let's see what he does. Gotenks, baby. Go to town. Go off. Go off, King. Let's see what he's got. Gotenks. I really want a triple super right here so I can see what his defense is going to look like next turn. Okay, so here's his first one. I mean, the 6.6, that's good because he's got a 70% chance to additional, right? Like, that attack stat is not the craziest, but when you count the additional, now we're talking. Now, that's good damage. I'll take that. 6 million into a 7 million, he can do one more? Please do one more, Gotenks. Come on. For the showcase. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's good. This rotation is, by today's standards, this rotation is powerful. A 6 into a 7 into a 7, right? I can't wait to see what his defense looks like next turn, because all the defense he built up, he keeps, right? Because he greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns. Very strong ability. So that means next turn he'll have all that defense saved up, and then we could potentially utilize it again. So definitely looking pretty good there. I can... Yeah, we'll push off that Gohan. That's fine. Okay. All right, yeah. Good turn for Gotenks right there. Super Saiyan 3 is still seeming fairly effective. I think it's the same thing with Exchange Boo, too. Super Boo is not like, oh, slot 1 god in Red Zone or something like that, but you can run him in some of these Red Zone stages. It's the same issue with Gotenks where it's tough to get to Super Boo because he also has the HP restriction to transform into it. But if you can get to Super Boo, if you can get the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, I think they can be a help even in some of these Red Zone stages. All right, let's see what his defense is. So we're going to have more defensive support with Tech Vegito here. He's up to, 454k. Yeah. So it's like his first turn, right? Like he's got a super attack first, for sure. But like if he's able to super attack like multiple times that first turn, and then multiple times the second turn, like he's looking good right here. Because his defense, I mean, he's gonna be getting, like if he triples super, he's not over 1 million, is he? What is he gonna get? Like 220k per super on this turn? So okay. I mean, certainly a good rotation for him. And we could, here's the thing, I mean, we could blow Gotenks off right here with a little extra buff by Tech Super Vegito shooting out first, right? But keep in mind that base Gotenks and the base Vegito are both supports, right? Base Gotenks is supporting Youth and, I think, Fusion. Yeah, those are the 2 categories. 20% attack, 10% defense. this guy's going to be an interesting... Some of these characters are going to start getting awakenings soon. This Gotenks, base Goku Black, and stuff like that. These guys are going to be interesting, I think. All right, let's see what we get. Gotenks right here. Honestly, this was a pretty good look at Gotenks. I think after this, we might just jump right into the Bojack fight. We didn't see base Gotenks yet, but... I mean, remember, base Gotenks is terrible. He's awful. It's going to be so scary. All right, what do we got right here? 9 million Gotenks. Okay, I mean, he's got... Listen, I am not a hater. I am fair. And if I'm being fair, Gotenks is looking pretty good, okay? Being 100% fair, this boy is cooking. One more. Oh my god, could you imagine? So Gotenks' defense right there is like 800k. That Gotenks, after he supered 5 times... I mean, at that point, guess what? He's eating super attacks from, like, Bojack and Red Zone bosses and shit like that, and you could actually live. Now, keep in mind, one problem with Majin Vegeta's team is that I feel like a lot of the LRs on his team, I'm not the biggest fan of in the construct of his own team. I guess Int Vegito we could run, but I'm not the biggest fan of STR Vegito in these top-tier Red Zone stages. So, like, that will cause our HP to be a bit lower, despite the fact that it's a 200% team, right? Because many of these big-time, you know, anniversary teams, oftentimes we have, like, 750k HP plus, right? But here we're only at 525. That is low. 525 for Red Zone is very, very low in terms of HP. I'm going to play Majin Vegeta's Final Explosion. Let's just go right into the Red Zone. I think Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, we successfully wanked him off, made him look really good. Now we'll do a practical Red Zone fight.
貴様の片付け方が分かった。やっとな。貴様を倒すには二度と修復できないよう粉々に吹っ飛ばすことだ。それまたブルマ、トランクス、そしてカカロット。
Alright, I mean, real fast, one thing you could say about this Majin Vegeta unit, and I love bashing him, that animation, I mean, that is top 5. Like, you could be the biggest hater in the world. That shit is like, the voice acting, too, is very on point with that. I cannot hate on that final explosion. Damn, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and jump over now. Oh, well, I guess we could do one more turn with Gotenks right here. I guess linked up with Vegito. We'll have 3 links activated right here. Let's get this turn still at 385k. I mean, he's, you know, on these turns, he's looking solid. Of him and, like, maybe Majin Vegeta slot 1, Gotenks slot 2 could work effectively. But keep in mind, Bojack. Oh, dude, I have PTSD from this animation because this is Red Zone Bojack right here. Oh my god, like, it's just so terrifying to see. But remember that Bojack does lock and stuff like that. Bojack is one of the hardest fights in the game, so if Gotenks can dominate in this fight, like, that definitely speaks volumes to him, for sure. Alright, I'm just finishing up this event over here. I mean, as many rotations as we can get as Gotenks on here as possible is definitely good. So here, notice his defense has dropped down. After the first burst fire 4 turns you get, where Gotenks has the 70% chance to additional, he will start to taper off, you know, offensively and defensively, but, I would say he looked pretty good, this Gotenks right here. Like, he's not looking too bad so far. I think it's just, like, you know, Super Saiyan Gotenks is good in, like, Super Battle Road. I think, you know, base Gotenks just sucks everywhere. He's irredeemable. And Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks can be powerful in even these toughest stages, but, you know, it's just, we have to get there first. Alright, so let's see Gotenks' attacks over here, and then we'll move over. 6 million right there. Okay. I mean, that's with a good linking partner in Majin Vegeta, and we are getting the support from Tech Vegito as well. Alright, guys, we're gonna go ahead and go into a fight against Bojack like this. Now, again, I'm not the most confident in Majin Vegeta's team. I'm just not... I think the biggest issue, really trying to, like... I think it's Trunks. Needing a Trunks is not good. Despite the fact that we've gotten 500 Trunkses in, like, the last, like, you know, 10 months or something like that, I feel like they're all mid. I mean, AGL Trunks is really good, but this is the toughest tech enemy in the game. I don't want to bring AGL Trunks to this fight, right? So I'm just going to try Majin Vegeta without the Trunks damage reduction, and hopefully we should be looking good. This means we do need to force all orbs to Majin Vegeta, but hopefully it should work out. We're going to be really relying, I think, a lot upon the Ultimate Gohans here. I'm bringing a Senzu, so that way if, whatchamacallit, if we don't have enough HP on the turn where we could transform into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, we do have a Senzu. Yeah, Gotenks starting on turn 2. This is going to be tough. Getting Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is going to be really hard here. Let's play Majin Vegeta's intro. I guess... Oh, hold on. I guess I did not have it... Oh, because I don't have Trunks on the team, right. Well, whatever, okay. Well, I'm dumb. Alright, never mind. Where's Gokua at? Okay. Yeah, we could do this. With Gokua right here. Remember, if Gokua hits Ultimate Gohan, that activates our damage reduction. Excuse me, not Gokua, Beto. If Beto hits Gohan, that'll activate it. I do want to then get rid of Beto. I'm going to just go for this, and then this will give Majin Vegeta the damage reduction, just to make sure Zangief can't do anything to us. Hopefully Ultimate Gohan has his guard. He does not. That sucks. Remember that Beto touching Ultimate Gohan will give us the guard, though. And then Ultimate Gohan's got the guard for several turns afterwards, right? So it does work out rather well. Okay, that's fine, because it's a type advantage, and then now we have guard. So Bujin can super, and it's fine. Okay. A lot of damage early on. Ultimate Gohan did kind of sell us a little bit, though. You know, that 100k damage he ate from Goku, I'd much rather he not have taken right there. All right, we'll see how this is going to go. Again, it's just... this team is just a bit of a mess, right? Because, like, Majin Vegeta doesn't work well with really, like, Int Vegeto or Tech Ultimate Gohan, stuff like that. I guess Beto did super last turn, so we shouldn't have to worry about him supering this turn. Gotenks will probably take a little bit of Majin Vegeta healed a lot for us right there. 247k defense, I mean, that's good. Like, he's going to be untouchable right here, because he's got the damage reduction, he has the extra defense. Like, it's like, if only he didn't need all the restriction. Like, if he just had... If Majin Vegeta just had the damage reduction at the start of turn without all the bullshit, he'd be such a good unit. Like, it's so sad. Alright, let's do this. Again, we have to try and baby Gotenks as much as possible. He's really fodder on this turn. Ideally, Majin Vegeta can go crazy and hopefully kill Beto. Or maybe Gotenks will double super attack or something like that. Remember that Gotenks does still have 50% defense on super attack, right? This is double digits, yeah, easily. Yeah, Gotenks is getting 50% defense on his super attack effect, so a double super would be very helpful. Damn. Oh my god, Gotenks, my goat, the 5 dodge. That probably would have did... I don't think that would have done like 500k damage. That might have done like 50k or something like that. Maybe a little bit more, but okay, that's a very clutch 5 dodge right there. Nice. Okay. So SDR Ultimate Gohan is guarding. Tech Ultimate Gohan. I mean, this as a rotation though. We're cooking. We are cooking. Let's do this. Dude, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and I'm saving the Int Orbs for Majin Vegeta, right? Like, why give Goku the exchange Goku and Vegeta that big super attack? I just want to save the orbs for Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta is going to heal us, and then of course we've also gonna have the damage reduction. The Ultimate Gohans are gonna be so important here. Okay. I skipped the animation, but remember I did bring the Goku family support memory as well. So the 2 Ultimate Gohans are getting buffed by the Goku family support memory. So that's going to be pretty good. STR Ultimate Gohan certainly could get us killed against Bojack easily, right? Easily, dude. But, you know, he hopefully will not sell us. Okay, so Gotenks transforms. We have to go through 2 turns of Super Saiyan Gotenks, and then we'll be able to get what we want. So in this turn, we'll have Super Saiyan, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle all activated. Let me give this to Majin Vegeta. This should work pretty well, because this is going to heal us quite a bit. Yeah, nice. Nice, Majin Vegeta. Very good. Very well done. Gotenks is the showcase unit, so we're going to do this. And then you're not getting a super attack. That sucks. But it's not a big deal. At least he's only getting hit. He's getting hit type advantage at the end right here. Okay, so we're kind of going a bit slow and stuff like this through here, right? Again, people get so mad at me when I criticize Majin Vegeta, but I just feel like the problems are glaring to me. We need, like, a Trunks who is, like, they gotta give us a Dragon Ball Super, like, LR Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks, who's, like, the best unit in the game or something like that. That would help Majin Vegeta a lot, right? The only thing is that Dragon Ball Super Trunks, he's not on Gifted Warriors, is he? Dragon Ball Super Trunks, I don't believe he is. He is not. That would have been really helpful if Dragon Ball Super Trunks was on, because the reason is because if Dragon Ball Super Trunks, okay, that was good tanking by Gotenks right there. But if Dragon Ball Super Trunks was on Gifted Warriors, he'd have access to Majin Vegeta's 200% leader skill. Right, so we could use Majin Vegeta at full power and then this theoretical Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks at full power as well. Kind of wonky. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so the Gohans, like, we're now, you know, gonna let them build up. STR Ultimate Gohan is gonna get to a point where he's gonna be doing a lot of damage. What, you know, hold on. I'm not gonna go crazy with Int Vegito. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to. The reason I'm doing this, because if we don't finish Bojack's minions off right here, then our first turn with Gotenks against Bojack will be able to go Super Saiyan 3, which is gonna, so we don't even have to worry about subpar Gotenks against Bojack. So this is actually working out very well so far. Our slowness in cutting down Bojack's minions is going very well. But, I mean, it's going to be hilarious when then Bojack just, like, one turn kills us. One super attack. He's not guarding, you loser. Ugh. God. Alright, well, hey, at least Majin Vegeta's going to create Int Orbs and heal us up, right? We will not use that. No way. No way. Alright, so this should give us some good healing right here. This is a good effect of Majin Vegeta, right? It's the fact that, like, you know, if you get lucky with the Int Orbs he creates, you could heal up a lot. It's just like the Tech Androids, right? You could get lucky with the healing with the Int Orbs. Okay, so now, right? Okay, perfect. Yep, dodge. That's, yeah. Him having full dodge will certainly be helpful in the red zone. Not against Broly, but, you know, all of the other fights, you know, dodging any potential damage we could take would be very, very helpful. Alright, so we're going to go into Bojack. STR Gohan just choosing not to guard right there is very problematic, though, because now, again, we're going up against Big Daddy here, Bojack. Bojack could very easily... Who is our third unit? We have the other Majin Vegeta. Oh, no, we're good. Never mind. Because we're not going to finish... I don't think this Vegeta's going to finish Bujin off right here. He's not. Okay. No, that's even better. Perfect. Okay. Let me do this. I want to aim to get his guard. That's more important. Then we can do this. Oh, beautiful. As long as STR Ultimate Gohan doesn't get super attack right away, we're not going to need the Senzu to transform into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Dude, this Gohan, are you kidding me? Please, dude. We're already running Majin Vegeta, who, depending upon how the orbs look, could get us incinerated. Please, STR Gohan, do not cock us as well. Alright, Majin Vegeta should be able to finish off right here. I mean, he better. He better, or else I'm big mad. Okay, that's good. Perfect. So now, first turn, Bojack will transform into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Let's hope the orbs are good for us, though, because now I'm kind of going to want Majin Vegeta in slot 1. Okay. No, this is fine. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I don't think I want to use the final explosion, honestly. I think Majin Vegeta taking the damage is not something I want to do against Bojack. I might not use the final explosion unless I know it's, like, going to guarantee us the win towards the end of Tech Bojack. But I don't want to lose. Bojack hits too hard. I don't want to lose 18% HP. Let's turn in the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, though. All right, let's take a look at what we've got going on here. Okay, I think with Majin Vegeta getting the 6 orbs, though, we're definitely okay, right? For sure, we'll be okay. Even if Bojack supers, like, we're not dying, so that's good. Gotenks, if Gotenks triple supers, I think we'll be okay. But I mean, he's getting what, basically 70k defense per super. Even if Gotenks triple supers, if he gets super attacked right here, I think we're likely dead. I do. The good news is that, remember, he is linking up fairly well with Majin Vegeta, so that's helpful. We do that. We do have Int Vegito here. Remember, I do have Senzu Beans as well. So let's see how things go. Hopefully, Bojack supers after Majin Vegeta attacks. Double digits right there is good. This is why, like, a lot of people have told me, like, oh, well, Majin Vegeta is not a slot 1 unit. That's why he takes so much damage. Like, yeah, he is. Yeah, guess what? This is a slot 1 unit, Majin Vegeta. Oh, brother. Again, even if Gotenks triple supers, I think we have no chance of living here. This is just, if Gotenks triple supers right here and we get supered in one shot by Bojack, that's just power creep, right? Gotenks is 2 years old now. You know, once upon a time, this Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks was a disintegrator. Not quite there anymore. Dude, are you serious? Okay. 1 attack in the middle. All right, buddy. That's comedy. That's a perfect end to the video. Well, there you go. Perfect demonstration right there of power creep, right? Like, that is power creep. Gotenks can look good in a very wanked situation, but when you go into, like, these red zone tough stages like that, that's the way it goes. The point of this video is Gotenks on a 200% leader skill. 200% leader skills are designed for red zone. There you go, right? Like, it's very, very, very tough in there. So Gotenks, I mean, I think his defense was like 280k, right? It's just like, when he's not heavily wanked, I mean, he had a good linking partner. Majin Vegeta's a good linking partner, but without, like, tons of support and shit like that, like, that's what happens, man, right? It's not 2020 anymore. And get used to it, because I think Red Zone is the tip of the iceberg. These events are going to start being geared around 200% leader skills, not 150% leader skills and shit, so be ready for that. Let me know what you guys think. See, I've got, like, good equips and everything on my Gotenks. Like, he's kitted out. We were ready to go here. Let me know what you guys think of Gotenks on a 200% leader skill. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.